Hey guys, this is Mugamu, and today I'm looking at Rhino in Warframe. Rhino is a Warframe that is basically good at, well, he's kind of good at everything. He's clearly meant to be the tank of the group, which he's good at, but his skill set is so well designed that you can literally dictate your own strengths. Rhino's blueprints drop from the Jackal boss on Fossa Venus. Now though Rhino is slow, he has very good defenses like shield and armor. But don't worry, even his speed can be fixed via mods. Rhino's first ability, Rhino Charge, allows him to faceplant into enemy forces. It deals 650 damage, which is more than Excalibur/Dash. But at higher levels, the lack of armor ignore forces it into more of a utility role, mostly used for fast travel and possibly even some knockdown. Rhino's charge is affected by the focus and stretch mods. Rhino's second ability, Iron Skin, put the tanks in tanks, or the thanks in tanks, as in your teammates will be thankful a Rhino is there to pick them up when they fail. When things get tough, Rhino can create a barrier of skin that absorbs all incoming damage, up to a point at least, and it pulls aggro from squishy teammates that are less awesome than you are. It absorbs 1200 damage, expandable by mods, at which if it goes down, Rhino can just cast it again. Your only limitation being your energy pool. Now, what all can Iron Skin do? Well, the real answer is, what can it do? It absorbs all damage, even poison. It absorbs all stuns and knockdowns. That means no laser doors, no heavy knockdowns, no moral stomps, no ancient disruptors, no scorpion pulls, not even roller balls. Basically, anything that presents any challenge whatsoever, gone, as long as you have the energy to cast it. Iron Skin will absorb more damage with the Focus mod. Rhino's third ability, Roar, increases the damage output of your whole squad. This increases damage by 50% for yourself and your teammates, expandable by mods. Now, this is nothing special, except the fact that the most defensive Warframe also has the most offensive squad buff in the game. You take Roar plus any high damage weapon, combined with his attack utility with Rifle Amp, the damage output is basically amazing. Roar is affected by focus, stretch, and duration mods. With Rhino's fourth ability, Stomp, you literally stomp the ground so hard it freezes time, locking surrounding enemies in midair. Not only is this an amazing AoE stun lock skill, especially for emergency situations, but it also deals 800 armor ignoring damage. Because it is armor ignore, it'll basically kill any mid to somewhat high level enemy, and whatever survives will be stuck in midair for 8 seconds, more than enough to finish them up. Stump is affected by the focus and stretch mods. Now, how do I mod Rhino? Well, first I add Rifle Amp to buff my damage and give me extra mod energy capacity. Next I add Redirection for shields, and a stamina mod like Quick Rest or Marathon and Rush for more speed. I'm also wearing the Vanguard helmet with these mods, taking Rhino from being one of the slowest to one of the fastest Warframes. Now I add Focused for improved Iron Skin absorption and skill damage, and Streamline and Flow for more energy. Now if you don't really care about speed, you can add another defense mod like Vigor and maybe even Stretch to give your skills more range. But personally, I think a faster Rhino is much better overall for saving teammates and scouting the map alone. For alternate equipment, my favorite is the Vanguard helmet for increased speed and a loss in power strength. You will lose a bit of skill damage and Rhino skin, but the speed you gain in return is worth it. You can also choose the Thrak helmet with an increase on health but a loss in speed. In conclusion, even though Rhino is classified as a tank, a skilled player can use him in almost any situation. Not only can he fill multiple roles in the squad, but he's the biggest Warframe, if you know what I mean. But instead of making the same old dick joke or showing endless footage of Rhino doing his dojo pelvic thrust to some music, that never gets old. What I have decided to do is let other people in the Warframe community have their chance at Rhino jokes. And as you can imagine, it didn't go too well.